everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be drawing my D&D character. Her name is Faun, and she is a tiefling bard. I just kind of want to give a little bit of a background for Faun. She is a traveling bard. She always goes from place to place, singing and playing music, telling tales of old and tales of heroes that she has heard along the way. Now, when she was growing up, she traveled with her father. He was a traveling merchant, and she absolutely loved him and did everything with him, and that kind of sparked something inside of her to want to go on her own adventure. At this point of the piece, I'm just kind of sketching out and laying out the proportions of her body here, and kind of figuring out how exactly I wanted to do her hair, because I knew she had longer black hair, but it was kind of a little bit tricky with her horn in the way, laying out some wavy dark hair. So when it came down to figuring out what clothing she was going to wear, I was actually heavily inspired by belly dancers. She is sort of an entertainer. I thought some of the pieces that belly dancers do wear would go absolutely perfect with her character design. I absolutely adored the way her outfit turned out, and I thought it fit her character very well. Alright, so now that we have laid out the proportions and kind of designed an outfit, it was time for the line art. So with this line art, I actually am very proud of the way it kind of turned out. It sort of shaped her face a little bit better, and it actually made the clothes look more flowy and more like silk, in my opinion, and I absolutely liked the way it turned out. So as you can see, I'm kind of like fiddling with the hair. I had a little bit of trouble trying to place like clumps of hair in with it, just to have sections. That is something that really helps you with hair on a character, and it was just a little bit tricky trying to go around, but I eventually ended up with something I really liked, and I thought it turned out great. Alright, so now that we have the line art done, it is time to color her. She is an all-white tiefling who is resistant to necrotic damage. So whenever I am coloring a piece like this, the first thing I automatically do is lay down a base color of everything that is being colored in. So as I was doing this, I kind of tried to lay out a color scheme, sort of like a red and gold, I was thinking, but it didn't really sit well. So something to go with her skin to contrast it, I went with sort of a tealish blue with a deep purple, and I thought it really made her skin pop out. And I kind of wanted to keep the gold in there, as she is an entertainer and she needs to like stand out from the crowd. So I left some gold accents in there, and I thought it worked really well with the color of her skin. And I am actually really proud of the shading that I have done on this piece here. So here you go. Here's the shading stage. Alright, so one of my biggest things that I can tell you is whenever you are shading, you have to think of where the light is coming from. In this piece, the light was coming down from the right, more towards her face, and it really helps you with knowing where to place the highlights and the shadows of the piece. The highlights are really what brought this piece together, especially on her top. I thought with the lighting, it really helped give it more depth and make it pop out more. So that is one thing I can always tell you. Make sure you have a lighting source. Alrighty guys, so here is the way she turned out. I'm so excited. So one of the things that you can do down below, comment some D&D things you would like for me to talk about here. Give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!